So hi everyone, welcome back to another lessons on machine learning hands-on. So in today's lessons, we are going to solve one important questions, and the question is write a program to scale on numerical features using standardizations, and that is also called Z-score normalizations. Okay, with the help of a standard scaler from the scikit-learn library. Okay, so this is one important functions, okay, in available in scikit-learn library, and with the help of this we are going to perform the scaling, numerical feature scaling. Okay, so all the columns that has, or not all columns, any specific columns that has numerical value, we are going to scale that one. Okay, so this was important thing. Okay, so first we are going to import the library. Okay, so let's from, I think before importing something, first we have to load the data, right? So let me show you. I have already previously written some code. Okay, so I'm going to copy paste that one. So here for loading the data, okay, copy. Okay, I'm just going to run it here. Okay, so the very first approach should be there, right? After that we can write rest of the code. Okay, so this was some, either by some sometime we are getting such error while running some new version of the Jupyter notebook. Okay, but it rest of the thing working everything fine. Okay, so let me check some data so that we are data reading operations is correct, right? Okay, so you can see this is the data, so there is no any such, this is some warning. Okay, so you can see deprecations warning, right? So there might be something. Okay, so don't have to worry about this one, just ignore this one. Now we are going to do standard scaling, right? So with the help of this library available. Okay, so here I'm going to I'm going to import the library from sklearn. Okay, sklearn dot pre-processing from, now not from here, import a standard scaler. Okay, this one is, let's run this one. Okay, so just checking library is importing is working successfully. Okay, fine, this is working. Now I'm going to create copy of this data frame. Okay, so this was the data, so I'm going to create df1 so that our original data will be preserved. Okay, so you can call copy. Okay, and also I can check what are the data inside here. Okay, so everything we are making sure correctly executed. Okay, so df1 is not defined. Okay, so I think we have to run this code as so. Fine, everything working. So okay, fine, so that was, we haven't executed that code. Okay, so that was some issue. Fine, so till now we have done created the copy of that data, I'm copy of original data, and then imported this library. Okay, now our next step is we have to apply the standard scaling on numerical features. Okay, so first we have to extract all the numerical features. Okay, so how to do that? So first we have to numerical columns. Okay, so first we have to select that. So df1 dot, and how to select d types, and then we are going to pass some flag, include number, and then after columns. So this is syntax. Okay, fine, so let's run this. Okay, so there is some mistake here, number. Okay, so this is basically data type number. Fine, this is done. Let's run this. So why we are not getting some data? Okay, so I think we should print, or let me print it here. Okay, so you can see sometimes it's directly not working, so you can check it here. Okay, maybe some configuration issue, or maybe sometime if you have updated new version or have deprecated no older one, sometimes we are facing some concern. Okay, so till now we have selected the columns. Okay, now we are going to apply our standard scaling part. Okay, so first we have to create some variable called scaler. Okay, and then the methods, this is already method available. Okay, just call this one, and then after we are going to apply. Okay, so I'm going to call df1, and then the numerical column we have selected, this one equal to. Okay, so I think first remove this one. First we have to call the function. Okay, so this one, not, yeah, this is basically object. Okay, so this is not functions, and then we are going to call fit transform, and then here df1, and then select the columns. Fine, and let's run this. Let's check everything is fine. So this was selecting the columns, numerical columns. This one is calling the standard scaling class. Okay, packages, basically it's a class. Okay, and then on that class there is we created some object, and that object has scalar.fib transform methods, and then we are going to apply the columns data. Okay, just run it again. Now we can see. Okay, so I think before running, okay, so I think let me do that part as well. Okay, so let me df1 dot head. Okay, so you can see all our data, like this was numerical data, this was numerical data. Okay, so these are all standardized. So standardized means if you go to more detail of the standardization, so this is basically, you know, scaling our data between between the zero, not zero. So it, like, you know, the mean should be 0 and the standard deviation is 1. So they are going to scale the data in between to like, just like you can say more formal definitions we can say. So it's a pre-processing technique used in machine learning and to data analytics, and standardizations, and basically this standardize the feature by scaling them to them have to a mean is 0, and a standard deviation is. So they are scaling this data so that all the data on data means individual data, this data mean is 0. Okay, and the standard deviations, standard deviation equal to 1. Okay, so they just try to scale all this data, all numerical data, to mean value 0 and standard deviations equal to 1. Okay, so this is going to, so these are very important, right? So standardizing the feature essential, like when we are dealing with machine learning algorithms, you know, just like SBM, k nearest mean. Okay, and neural network. So basically these help these methods, scaling method, this help this algorithm to converge faster and perform better by ensuring that each features contribute equally to the analysis, so without any dominating due to scaling. Okay, so maybe you from previously you can see these are data, right? So these are type of data, these are type of data, these are type of data, right? So basically these are normal data, right? But there is no any relation between these data, right? So this could be 1000, 10,000, 20,000, any data could be, right? So but now we are going to standardize like the numerical values should not be affected. Okay, so that's why they are doing some standardization like that. Okay, so now is our algorithm will be more unbiased. Okay, so they won't be any depend upon like if there is larger data, so there is some impact like that. Okay, so that's why we are going to standardize of this one. Okay, so this was the basic thing. Now in next video, coming video, we will do more scaling part. Okay, so now with the help of a standard scaler we have used, in coming video we will create more scaling features like min max scaling. Okay, and maybe some robust scaler. Okay, with the help of scikit-learn. Okay, and even there might be more we can see like how to apply categorical data on one hot encoding like that. So in coming video we will discuss that. Okay, so that's all everyone for this video. Let's meet in another one. Till then, keep learning, keep growing, and if this video is helpful, please do like and subscribe. And also you can comment down your questions if you are facing issue while solving this type of questions. Okay, this is very basic thing, so I'm try to run line by line. Okay, and so that you will get the how everything is working.